There is one special country. It is called Indian Islands. Of course, people know it under the name Indonesia. Republic of Indonesia is one of the biggest in Asia and fourth largest in the world as per population. It is the largest archipelago in the world with more than 17,600 islands. 4,000 of them are not inhabited. 285 million people live here. The largest islands are Sumatra, Java, Borneo, Sulawesi, Papua New Guinea. And there are some small ones, like the one where I am right now, Bali. With the 4 million people, it is one of the smallest, but best known in the world. It is said that ancestors of today's people here came from Taiwan just short 4,000 years back. Since it's been so rich in minerals, many other nations tried to invade Indonesia. Dutch were here for more than 350 years. The famous Dutch East Indian Company was the largest in Europe during the Middle Age until its bankruptcy 220 years back. And then British East Indian Company became the largest, much more powerful than so many countries of the time. The world number one, the most populated country, is China, 1.4 billion people. India, 1.4 billion people. United States, 340 million. Here, 285 million. And then we have countries like Nigeria, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Japan, Russia is number 9, Philippines, Congo, and some others. Jakarta is becoming the most populous city on the planet. Right now, it's number 2, just after Tokyo, 37 and 34 million people respectively. But by 2030, this will be the largest on the planet. Due to its very low hygienic standards, it is very dirty. They call it smelly city. This country lays on both hemispheres, northern and southern. Northwest, it has maritime borders with Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, and then southeast all the way with Australia. So it belongs to both Asia and Oceania. This country has almost everything, culturally speaking. A beautiful Hindu temples, pyramids, and many megalithic sites. Just 3 days after Japan signed the capitulation back in 1945, this country proclaimed the independence. Sukarno was the president for more than 2 decades. He was one of the guys who established the non-alignment movement, together with the Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana, with Nehru of India, Gamal Abdel Nasser of Egypt, and Josip Broz Tito of Yugoslavia. Later on, we have presidents like Kenneth Kaunda of Zambia, Nyerere of Tanzania, Fidel Castro of Cuba, and many others. With his removal from power in 1968, General Suharto came, and for 2 decades, this country was looking only at the United States. And finally, in the last 25 years, it has become the second largest democracy in the world. The presidential mandates are limited just for 2. This is a country which is rather smart when it comes to the foreign affairs. US is the large partner, but number one is China, then Malaysia, India, Singapore and Australia. Indonesia is part also a member of the BRICS country and still of the non-alignment movement. The country is heading in right direction when it comes to the economical progress. What is the largest natural disaster that hits our planet in the 21st century? Right now I'm in the Republic of Indonesia. On December 26, 2004, a huge earthquake hit the area. It was 9.3 degrees Mercalli scale. It caused a huge wave, tsunami, in average 10 meters in height, some places 25 to 30 meters, 100 feet. Enormous power that was destroying everything in front. Officially, 227,000 people got killed due to this tsunami. The worst was hit exactly this country, Indonesia, but also Thailand, India, very bad, Sri Lanka, very bad, a small coral atoll country of Maldives, then Saudi Arabia, Eastern Africa, and down to the southeast, all the way to Australia. Natural disaster, not geoengineering. That was the time where three tectonic plates, Eurasia, Pacific, and Indian plates collided, causing this huge disaster. This is not the first time when the whole world felt natural power. In the last 100,000 years, probably the most catastrophic event for the planet happened between 70 and 74,000 years back. That was the eruption of Toba volcano, right here from the Indonesia. For decades, you could not see the blue sky because of the volcanic eruption. All the three kingdoms, floral, animal, and human, were hit hardly. It is said that more than 99% of humans were wiped off from the face of the planet. Less than 1,000 survived. And those 1,000 people around the planet were our ancestors. Thanks to them, we are alive today. What is the second oldest pyramid on the planet? Right now I'm in Republic of Indonesia in Southeast Asia. This country has it all. Megalithic temples, pyramids, and many other stone structures, including menhirs. Our friend Dr. Danny Hillman, back in 2006, just 6 months after I discovered the Bosnian pyramids, well, he announced the news that there was a pyramid in West Java. He named it Gunung Padang, or Hill of Light, or even more precise, the Mountain of Enlightenment. So obviously, through the oral traditions, people were talking for the longest time about this special elevation. Gunung Padang is 100 meters in height. It does not have square base but rectangular. Direction is north-south and the sides are facing east and west. Orientation, very important in the case of Chinese pyramids, pyramids in Cambodia, Nubian, Egyptian, Bosnian, Peruvian, those in Spain. Soon after he announced the news about the pyramids, the whole cultural establishment attacked him. Archaeologists, historians, geologists, museums, even Ministry of Culture. The same case scenario like with the Bosnian pyramids. So he was stopped of further research. Unlike us in Bosnia, who continued our research for 2 decades. However, from 2011 until 2014, Dr. Hillman was able to do a number of geological core drilling, archaeological trenches, georadar scanning, tomography, and other high-tech methods. His conclusion: there are 4 phases, which he named Unit 1, Unit 2, 3, and 4. Unit 1 is sculpted, shaped, natural volcanic bedrock. The age when it was happening, 27,000 years ago. It's a radiocarbon dating. So, calibrated date or calendar age is about 31,500. Unit number 2, 10,000 years. Number 3, 8,000 years. That was the time when the structure was covered, filled with the filler material. The same scenario like in Bosnia or Göbekli Tepe in southeastern Turkey. And finally, unit number 4, 4,000. Officially, it is said that people came in this country, on these islands, 4,000 years ago from Taiwan. So who was playing with such a huge construction work? We need to change the history of this country. During the research, Dr. Hillman discovered a huge triangular chamber inside the pyramid. There are 2 rivers on sides, water, always important, volcanic material, energy properties. I believe the future of this project would be, like us in Bosnian pyramid case, to measure energy phenomena and check the influence of the pyramid energy to water, food, health, immunity, spiritual senses. After Dr. Hillman completed his most important phase back in 2014, I came to Jakarta, visited the site, and finally I had a lecture in the capital city organized by Ministry of Culture, where I confirmed as one of the first foreign researchers that these were the true pyramids. And when talking to the Minister of Culture, I told him this is huge touristic potential and the ministry should give full support to the efforts. Finally, October 2023, Dr. Hillman, with his associates, published the article in one of the online scientific magazines about the research, and when the world hit the news about 27,000 years old pyramid, everybody attacked him from Western Europe and from America. And unfortunately, this online magazine had to retract this article. However, the truth will come to the surface soon or later. This pyramid has all the features of those pyramidal structures, similar like those in China, Cambodia, Nubian pyramids, Egyptian pyramids, Bosnian pyramids, Peruvian, and the others. Orientation to the north, north-south, east-west, extremely important because of its energy properties. My full support to Dr. Danny and his crew. What is the formula to calculate the mass of the megalith? I'm in Republic of Indonesia with the menhirs behind me. If you want to calculate the mass, not the weight, which is the wrong term, of the megaliths, when you come to the megalithic temples, pyramids, or other stone structures, this is the way to do it. You need 3 dimensions: height, length, and width. You need to multiply them. First, the height. I am 181 centimeters. So 2 meters are right here, another 2 meters, and another probably 1 meter. So it's a 5 meters height above the ground. Below the ground, at least 1 meter, if this menhir is cemented to the ground. If not, at least 2 meters. But let's use 1 meter. So we have 5 plus 1, it's 6 meters. The length, 80 centimeters or 0.8 meters. The width or thickness, also about 80 centimeters, 0.8. 0.8 times 0.8 is 0.64 square meters. 0.64 times 6 meters height is close to 4 cubic meters. So now we need to figure out the specific weight. When it comes to the stones, to the rocks, the older the rock, more compact, higher the specific weight. For example, diorite, but also granite. And then we have limestone, volcanic stone, sandstone, and so on, between 2.5 and 3. So let's just take 3. It's easier to calculate. 3 times 4 cubic meters, result 12 tons, 12,000 kilos, or about 28,000 pounds. You do that in your head. When you visit the sites, you are going to impress your partners, friends, or local guides.